Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. And off we go from Foxborough. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. It's the tight end Henry in motion. First play, and Maye goes. Oh, and they come after him right away, and Deputy goes on the first play of the game. That is Deshaun Elliott on the safety blitz, bursting in to record the sack.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Not the sharpest of starts on offense here, an early 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Maye. That's complete to Diggs. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Now, Maye, there's a short one to Hooper. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Maye. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 1st down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Third and 9. On 3rd down, they go with Warren. A gain there of 16 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
16 yards.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On play action, Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
3 yards.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete, but now a marker comes flying in late behind the line of scrimmage. Might we get a roughing the passer call here? Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Rodgers. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Milton Williams. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he missed it. It's no good. The Patriots offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. We'll go play action with Maye. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Maye now on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Maye gonna hold on to this one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
3rd and 6. From out of the gun, here's Maye. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Steelers offense ready for their 2nd possession. They moved the ball well on that opening drive, but nothing came out of it, so still scoreless. Offense back on the field for 1st and 10. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Patriots has it. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Wow, he can certainly be elusive with the football and the feet. Great spin forward. Give him 6 yards on that one.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. They'll run the draw with Warren. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Steelers first down.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's into the end zone. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Patriots nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
It's a loss of 2.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
It'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
3rd and short. And here is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, New England.
And the Patriots.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Ramondre Stevenson. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Our first carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On 2nd down, it's Maye. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Patriots first down.
1st and 10.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
2nd and 12.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
An 8-yard loss.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
A 34-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Patriots are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down and 8. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. Catch made by Thielen. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Steelers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. The Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Rodgers. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he will score. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Patriots 3.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Ooh. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. They locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here's May to throw it on first down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It is 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, it's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's Bryce Baringer now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. This one complete to Washington.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st
and they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as the tackle is made at about the 38-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing is May. He'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Maye gonna look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. The RPO, that one is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain of 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's out wide to Warren. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
He finds Austin with the grab. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
On the ground, this is Warren. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. From the gun, Rodgers. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Maye to throw on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Give up the middle to Stevenson. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
They'll go again here with Stevenson. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
First and goal at the
Sometimes
6-yard
all it
line.
takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
They run on the jet sweep, and nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gain.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Field goal would only do so much. They need a touchdown to close the gap. It is 4th down and goal. They'll go. Here's May. And this is off. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Patriots.
Patriots.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Steelers 17, Patriots 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Austin now to return this. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. Return here now going to be taken past the 20, and they'll set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. A first down throw from Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Steelers 24, Patriots 10.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense getting set to get back to work. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll run here with Gibson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From out of the gun, here's Maye. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw now, Maye. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Rodgers now. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. That calf reels it in on the right side. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
It's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is brought in, and he will go all the way. Calvin Austin, touchdown Steelers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Throwing now is Maye. They'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Stevenson. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 36-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now Maye will set up the screen for Gibson. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On first and 10, here's Maye. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Up second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Maye again. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They get 20 on the connection. First down, New England. Maye to throw again. That'll be complete to Gibson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second and 7. Maye to the air once more. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
To Stephon Diggs. Brings up third down.
Third and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Here's Maye to throw it on first down.
Maye's pass complete to number 8, Stephon Diggs. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 14-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And the Patriots are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
A gain of 12 yards.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Stevenson trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. off the bootleg. Here's May. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, New England. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
31, Patriots 17.
So following the touchdown, Douglas is back to send this one away. Austin now to return this. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Rodgers to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren.
Rodgers pass complete to Jalen Warren. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the gun, Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Room to run past midfield. And he'll be taken down. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down. A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
3rd down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Rodgers. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So you find yourself playing with the 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression. Move on to the next play and just throw that ball away.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
17.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Chris Boswell to kick
Back
off
out
for
is
Pittsburgh.
Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Maye now on 1st and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Maye. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there.
He was covered
3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw again is Maye. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end.
May's pass complete to Hunter Henry. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 36-yard line.
2nd down and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, a loose football. And it looked like one of the Patriots was able to fall on it. Indeed, they did. They are able to keep possession. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.